Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Friday Night Bricks. This is episode 338. It's another week. Thank you. And so there's Jesse's in the backstage. He's here working on something. So Brett is here. I am here. I'm kind of be playing with organize some of my CMFs tonight. So I got a bunch of my, like this is, as you can see, series 2. We did series 1 last night, but what people laugh at is like the early like BAM build a minifig actually had some of the parts for like a couple of the early CMFs. Now, not the accessories, didn't like the cheerleader parts were there, but didn't have the pom-poms, had like the Indian, some of the Indian parts and stuff. So I think I have a, couple really, that's a really handsome cheerleader there, So, but again, there you go. So I think actually, that's actually the super wrestler blue head behind there. So I'm guessing that part might have made it in there too. So, yep. So I'll probably be sorting through those tonight. Did you want to be in here, Jesse?
Yeah, sure. I'm just getting ready for a D&D map.
Okay.
I don't know. I have to build a scene, all the time.
Nah, you don't need to build the scene. We're just going to go around it anyways. We're not going to use it.
Yeah, there's that.
Maybe the party tonight will do that. We'll just avoid the map and we'll just get ourselves killed. What the heck?
That's it. It's tough. I want to be improvisational, but let's have a scene or two built.
I kind of threw together a quick little just holder for all my DM, all the D&D figs. I just kind of built something quick the other day just so they were kind of organized, and since I'm doing the CMFs, I'm kind of finding a few cases here and there with certain groups of minifigs in them. I don't know, it's a mess. I'm never going to get organized. It's forever sorting, forever organizing. That is a truth more than you can possibly imagine. So,
No doubt.
Weightlifter. So yeah, so it's just kind of. I mean, some of these early series, I think a lot of my guys are being used somewhere within my stuff, because I think even though you could use the apps. There was apps back in the day. You could use apps to find some of these figs, but I think I opened them anyways, just to confirm. So look at that. Spartan. Dun, dun, dun. Spartans. They still made post-it notes like that. They're pretty cool. Stars. So you had some fun last weekend, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that was last weekend.
I believe so. It must have been, yeah.
Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs hosted a world where a record Dungeons and Dragons. Over 1,000 people showed up and played all the same adventure at the same time. This is the shirt. Roll for initiative. And we got dice, which is kind of cool. Got a brick on the 20.
Oh, cool.
And it's got an eyeball floating in it.
Yeah, I didn't end up having enough people around here, so I ended up going down to the hotel down near the Game Hole Con that was going on in Madison. That's probably why there weren't very many people wanting to play. And I went down there on Saturday, and the parking lot for the Alliance Center was packed. And so a couple of the members from WISLUG, KLUG from Green Bay were down there with a bunch of their friends, and they were playing games. And so Scott and Jennifer, and so we played the reverse of what we'll be playing tonight. We played Keep the Heroes Out. So we were playing as the monsters killing all the heroes. So and we won both games. One game, the dragon, which is a monster, was against everyone if he appeared, because somebody stole one of his eggs or her eggs and was mad. And so the only way to if the dragon appeared was to kill, or give it enough damage, and it would go back on the hunt for the missing eggs. So it appeared once, and we did enough damage and ran away. So Wolfmaster is here. I'm guessing that must be Mr. Wagner.
It's taken you this long to finally figure that out.
Figure out what?
You would still question who it was up until, I think today's the first stream where you've just assumed it's me now.
Well,
Although I did let myself in, so I guess that's more of a giveaway.
Yeah.
No, that is true. Yes. If you play coy and you don't get let in, then yes.
Yep, no goldfish for me any longer.
Yes. So why everyone always walking off with a dragon? I don't know. Must be worth some money, I guess, in the villages. If you're going to turn in a dragon egg, I guess.
Makes for a mean omelet.
Makes for a mean dragon too.
Well, if you can get the egg to hatch and actually train the dragon, then you're really set. But it's going to be hundreds of years before it ages enough to be worth much in combat.
That is true. Where are the rest of those guys? Did I open those? Cool. So what are you working on tonight?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Wolfman.
I'm driving.
Oh, were you down here the last few days?
I was. Yep. So for a conference.
Fun, I suppose.
Indeed.
Cool. That's always fun. Well, I guess it's just chill and have fun tonight. Find stuff. Man, I got a mess. I do have a mess. See, I don't remember if I have these guys open. Pretty sure I got this guy. I don't know. Driving. So you're just driving and listening to us. Okay?
I'm engaged. I'm not just listening to you.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully you're watching the road a little bit. Yeah, that'd be good too.
I am. I listen more with my ears than my eyes.
That's good. You know, we try to teach the kids at the shows to touch with their eyes. You know.
We want them touching with their eyeballs. That's disgusting. They're gonna hurt themselves.
Yeah, some kid will like put their face right on the.
Get lacerations on their retina. The big man told me to touch with my eyes.
Always the peanut gallery. I see. Who's this? This is. Oh no, that's not two. No, that's some of two. Well, that's fun.
The new botanical garden looks like it has some interesting new pieces in it.
Did it just come out or?
Yeah, it just got announced. It's got a new rose piece, a new tulip piece. It has a new grass stem piece, or not grass stem, but like a 3-leaf piece that I think probably fits a pin or fits a bar, because they have a lot. It essentially uses a flower, or the leaves at the base of a flower, so could be very useful. And then they have a number of recolored parts in green, as well as a brown bird, either tan or it's tan or dark tan, I believe. So the bird that comes with the druid, just without the markings on the head, I think.
Cool.
So some nice parts coming out of that. I didn't see the windows on it. I was more focused on the plant part.
It's always good. Focus on what you like. What's that? What's that? That's what we had. Those are the parts. That. So who's in so far for tonight, Jesse?
You, Steve, Bricklock. Bricklock's in the chat. Bricklock wants to play D&D tonight.
Cool.
Troy's game, so sounds
cool.
like he'll be there.
We'll have a healer, which is good. I think I might have some. I might have to look at my stuff. I think I might have some healing potions too. I should make sure I check and see what I got, just in case.
Yep. Might be. Let's see here. I don't know.
I did not look at the price on it. All I'm concerned, I'm not going to buy the set. I'm just going to get the parts themselves up. Pick a brick or lug book down the road. So
Cool. That's, I mean, kind of, you know, the old days we might have bought sets for the parts, but don't really need to do that as much as we did in the past. Man, these are all soldiers now.
true, if it were pre-2000, we might be in trouble. I'm trying to think when Bricklink started. 2003?
It's been out there for a while. Let's look here. Let's see.
All I know is it completely changed the game for MOCs.
Let's see here.
Ooh, 320 for that. I mean, it's big enough, and it's probably got 3,000 pieces easily, but
320. Wow.
That's expensive. Somewhere around 2000, somewhere around that 2000 mark. Doesn't really say here in that. $2,000. Brick Bay. It was called Brick Bay. June 19th, 2000.
oh, was it Brick Bay to start?
Yeah. Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah. He started.
I knew of Brick Bay.
Yeah, Dan started it as Brick Bay and then changed it. Yeah.
I see. But yeah, I mean, that changed everything.
Yeah, I hadn't come out of my dark ages, and I wasn't until about 2000, I think 2005, I want to say. But looking at my brick sets, somewhere around 2005 is when I came out.
Yeah, the Star Wars sets came out in, was it 98? That Phantom Menace came out? Does that sound right?
Maybe.
And then they released Star Wars sets with that. That kept me from leaving Lego.
That was 99 when the first Star Wars
It
sets.
could be 99, I don't know. But
It was-
either way.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, let's see. I got crap everywhere. Oh, looks like, did I find the one guy I was looking for? Oh, that's not the right skater. Oh, there are guys everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Bags upon bags of figures and stuff. Might have to get organized one of these days. Interesting. Well, there's some of 10. Yeah, at least on the B. Banana. And B. Okay, let's see. This is 2. I have bagged myself into my chair. I'll not be escaping anytime soon. I think that's a guaranteed one there. So what else is going on, Kevin? Anything exciting? Oh, it's muted. Let's see here. So what do we got? Let's see here. There's a new corner window. Curve. Yeah, that new set. Yeah, that new garden type set. I have to open another window. Let's see here. The picture, everybody's talking about that set. Did it get announced anywhere specifically? Oh, with the camera. Oh, that's
Everywhere they review Lego.
Uh-oh. That was a bad thing. Maybe. Interesting. Oh, the inside of the book cam came off. Oh. Well, if I broke it, let's hope it still works. Let's see if it still works. How did I do that? Okay. Well, I went to Brickside. It wasn't like the top article there, so. Not the whole set. Okay. Let's see here.
Yeah, whenever I see new sets coming out, I'll look for minifigures, plant parts, and animals as the key items. So there'll be new parts that come out that are useful occasionally, but those are the three big things that make a huge difference to me, just making it available. So I don't know if people saw it's like the Lego designer set that's being sold only at the Lego factory or something, where they've got a new Magisto print and stuff. It looks fantastic, but they're not going to release it to the public. So
that's not the one that they just gave to the designers at that expo, was it? Or,
I believe that's it. So, and it's the best Magisto leg and torso combo you'll ever get, and that's what they put it on. They don't put it on an idea set. They don't put it on a gift with purchase that people can get. They put it on that crap. So, pretty annoyed with that.
Yeah, that's not very good. Well, I can always hope they'll maybe rethink that and put it somewhere else.
Yeah, I think it's extremely cheapskate of Lego to not create prints for the Bricklink sets or the Lego Idea sets, typically new torsos and stuff, because all that is a print. It's one thing to create new parts or something, but they're very chintzy when it comes to that. If they would have created a new print for the Forestman in the Series 3 Forestman's Tower, I would have bought it. They all have 6 same torsos. I'm not touching it. So.
Yeah, I found my I was going through the Series 1. I still have 2 of those original Forestmen still, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, they put out Magisto with a plain blue front and blue legs. Yet for that, they'll do a deluxe version of him. That's pretty pathetic. So my hope is that he shows up in something else here soon, but at this point...
Maybe something that make Brett real happy is maybe they need to do another Castle Advent calendar.
Yeah, that's going to happen since they have no Castle line going right now. They should make a train Advent calendar too with individual cars, and it costs $10,000. Does that sound good, Reed?
Well, I'm not a really big train guy, but that would be pretty.
Well, you have plenty of ideas about train.
Advent calendar again.
You're very opinionated about train.
That or they make it a fantastical one, just a fantasy one. I mean, they've got everything else. But
with ice bears and crocodiles and things.
No, well, I saw there's that. This is the Brickcraft. I saw the big, huge palette of the Brickcraft Grinch sets at one of the Walmarts.
What's Brickcraft? Is it just rip off Lego?
It's out east somewhere. Yeah, it's out. Is
it actual Lego or is it just a knockoff?
No, I think it's compatible. So it's like.
Well, then why are you even showing it, Reed? Come on.
I don't know, just because it's crazy stuff. What can I say? It's so crazy.
Oh, you want to show some Halo Mega Blocks too, or Creo, or whatever it is?
My gold baubles that I still have sealed sitting in my stores that I keep forgetting to maybe sell or open up. Yeah. What else do you want to look at? Yeah, D&D Advent.
Yeah, fun hole. Don't even get me started on that.
A Dungeon Dragon Advent this year would have been perfect, 50 years of D&D, and you have the CMF line, and yeah, that would make kind of interesting. You didn't have, and you wouldn't have to do all figures. You could have picked a couple of figures that maybe they didn't do in the CMF line and little builds, you know.
We got a D&D CMF series. That's the pinnacle of what you could ever ask for Castle. So
Get greedy.
Yeah.
it doesn't get much better than that.
And there's 12 of them, so make your own calendar.
Exactly.
So it's like people always, why doesn't Lego do this? Why doesn't Lego do that? I'm like, dude, Lego's to be creative. Like, make it yourself.
Yep.
Sometimes, when I got time.
I ain't got time for that.
I don't have time for that. I go do all the work for me. I don't want to do it. Where'd you go? Where did you go?
So I saw that Vox Machina has gotten renewed for a 4th season. I haven't started season 3 yet. I'm very excited for it, but
Yeah.
it sounds like there'll be at least a 4th season coming from Prime, and my guess is they'll keep pumping those out as long as they're profitable. So that's pretty awesome.
That is pretty awesome.
That's one of my favorite shows out right now.
Yeah. Haven't watched the finale thing yet, but
Yeah, I haven't watched any of season 3 yet. I'm still finishing up Blue Eyed Samurai, and then I got stuck on some 70s samurai TV show that's on Netflix.
oh yeah. I was watching Alchemy of the Souls or something. So
Okay.
Korean, like samurai, not samurai, but like definitely warring territories over magical stuff.
Here's my nice view.
Nice view.
Titletown and then Lambeau Field. Not that lit up today.
Nice.
So, had to pick some stuff up from work quick. Figured I'd drive past Lambeau for viewers' benefit.
Yeah,
Go pick up my daughter.
Ben, I'm sure wanted to see that.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
For his benefit.
Ben's got to be a huge Packer fan. Yeah, D&D's not the same, but D&D gives us, I mean, that series has given us phenomenal parts for Castle. So, I mean, for fantasy, not necessarily just Castle. There's a lot of good fantasy parts in there. Between the new armor for the Dragonborn, the dragon head itself, the Tiefling, the little red dragon, the Tiefling the Tiefling carries, the Illithids, the wings on the Arokra, the head on the Arokra, the head on the Druid, the cape on the Druid. There are so many good parts. The new knife that the Githyanki carries, the new axe that the Dwarf Barbarian has. Not to mention the torsos and the legs and all that stuff. The shield for the Dragonborn. I mean, it's just a gold mine for Castle, in my opinion.
Gold mine for D&D.
Well, for D&D too.
Yeah, I put all my intellect devourers together for some habitats and
Yeah, I saw that.
have kind of a creepy version of that guy now.
Not that it does. Not that it needs to be any more creepier than it actually
I
is.
had a
Really.
tentacle, like Ursula body instead.
Yep.
Riding on this. That was my first habitat. Getting some good looks. I got one with the dragon in it. I put Strahd in one of these habitats and some of
They are
the
habitats for inhumanity.
Mhm. Hashtag Halloween Habitats 24. Everybody,
Nice.
if you want to get a following on Instagram, join a challenge like this because everybody likes your stuff and follows your stuff. And
Oh yeah,
uh,
yeah. Someday I might move to Instagram. We'll see.
this is a custom mimic in a lot of sand blue.
Nice.
That hard to get green, blue dragon and stuff. That's the first three for the first 3 days.
How many days?
It's 6 days to make a habitat stack. You need 6 to go pyramid. And then on the last day before Halloween, you post the stack itself. And then yeah, that's what I've been doing.
I'm not sure to do this because I don't know where he went to.
Yeah, Wrigley doesn't compare. See, not even close.
Since I got 3.
Is it still the Metrodome that the Vikings are playing in?
The Metrodome.
Is that right? I could be off easily on that.
That's gone.
What's there now?
U.S. Bank Stadium is what it's called. It's got it's got some open doors like in the front that like big panels that can swing open and let the fresh air in. It's been so nice. I bet they've been doing games with the doors open.
Oh yeah, of course you know. What am I thinking? It's so refreshing to have stadiums named after banks and insurance companies now. It was boring before.
Where he went to. Lifeguard. I don't think I have any of him.
Is the Joker Brett? Yeah, it is Brett. Why is he talking at all?
I don't know.
Is his English to English translator not working tonight?
Perhaps. Where's the... It's I got 4. No idea. There's a pink bag in here. Pink bag of figures.
Yeah, they do not. And no, I don't own any stock. They've just helped improve the entire city of Green Bay. They're a pretty nice thing to have in a community this small. I can see Packer Stadium from my office, so it's a constant presence. Wait, is Larry on?
No, he's at a wedding.
Oh, it sounds like Larry's on.
Why does it sound like Larry's on?
Because I can hear all the pieces getting shoved together and clattering and all the noise.
Well, that's what I was trying. Oh, thank you for letting me know it's working.
Oh, Z, you'll never understand. And it seems like I touched on a nerve here, too. Is it because they lost last night? Is that why you're so heated?
What is it?
Interesting. Where's that head? Oh. Okay, I don't know. Okay.
They're also right here. Do we have enough?
What? Skier. That one either. Must have opened. Open on. No, that's not true. Dun, 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 dun. Karate sealed. Super sealed. Okay. Circle. Okay.
All right.
All right. Oh, there it is. I buried it. Okay. It's been a couple weeks. Hope I remember how to play D&D.
Just try to roll ones all the time, Reed.
Yes, I know. That's what I try. It just doesn't always work that way. So don't put those bad dice in jail. Keep rolling them. Okay, I'll remember that. Spartan. How often do you get up to Karen's store?
It's like a block from my work, so every week or two.
Cool.
It's a little too convenient.
Kind of sounds that way. You guys got a meeting tomorrow too, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to make it though. My wife's birthday today, so I was gone all day.
Yeah, you probably don't get to go.
Are you going up for it?
I don't know. I'm debating. I was hoping to maybe have something to take to the store, but I don't know. We'll see.
Well, you could bring up. They do the trick or treat where they do a part. Everyone brings a part to give away. So you could bring up some parts to give away for Halloween.
Okay, I can maybe do that. I gotta see. We'll see how late tonight goes, and then we'll go from there. Hey, Troy, how's Troy tonight?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Hey, Troy.
Man, that was
You just missed the Lample Field. Well, 10 minutes ago.
Are you on location, Kevin?
Yeah, that would be a present tour. Oh, sorry. What was that, Troy?
I know I said, are you on location? You seem like you're in a remote location right now.
Yeah, I'm picking up my daughter from gymnastics and had to swing by my office to grab some pick up a Bricklink order or two. So,
Cool.
it's my wife's birthday, so I'm on while I'm on the road. But once I get back, I'll be dropping off. So,
Yeah. Yep. Gotta do something special for her.
what was that?
I said you got to do something special for her.
We used to work at a restaurant in Madison, and I was there today for a conference the last 3 days. And so I picked up a bunch of food from where we used to work and brought it back up for dinner and food for the weekend. So,
Cool.
Nice.
plus we've been doing some improvements to the living room and the dining room over the past month or two, because we're hosting Thanksgiving and Halloween this year for both, or for the two different sides of the family. So it's been more of a gift in progress.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, how's that newlywed life going for you, Troy?
You know, people keep asking me that, and it's about the same. No, it's great. It's nice.
Hopefully that's a good thing.
No, it is. Yeah. No, it's perfect. Yep. Still need to plan something out. Little honeymoon. I think Alicia's already got something in store, which she was trying to keep under wraps, but I kind of figured it out anyways. So, you know.
You'll still have to act surprised.
Oh no, yeah, I already told her I figured it out. I already told her what it was, and she's like, "Dang."
You spilled the beans already. You have to work on being a better husband, Troy. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. But she asked to guess, and I guessed it right.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's kind of her fault,
What can you
too.
do?
She ready
Yeah,
to be
it's
our
great.
resident healer tonight, Troy?
Yeah,
While we battle. And
yeah. Somebody's got to heal you guys, so I'll be there. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've come on here too. My new job that I started in May gets me out at 5 Pacific, so right as Friday Night Bricks starts. So it's been really difficult for me to hop on. But
that's fine.
I was like, let's
What's your new
let's get
job?
in here. Excuse me, sorry, got a little tickle. It's Same thing I've been doing for years, building maintenance, but it's with a new company. Less than 10 minutes from work, or from home, I mean. So it's really nice.
Yeah, you can't be
and,
calling your homework already, Troy. It's too early in the marriage to be doing that.
yeah, right. But yeah, this is the first time in like 5 years that I've actually been getting paid well from what I was getting paid before at a job that I was working at for like over 14 years. So it's really nice to be recognized and respected in that aspect. So I'm
That's
very happy.
awesome. And is this like schools, businesses, factories? What kind of building maintenance?
It's commercial.
Oh, okay, that's the word I was
Yes.
looking for and couldn't
Yeah.
find.
Yeah, commercial. I'll tell you the two that are most prominent in all of our buildings is the county, so the county of my city, and UCLA Health.
Oh, nice. Well,
So,
technically, neither one of those are commercial, are they? Those are both
yeah.
institutional, Troy.
Oh no, they're commercial buildings,
Oh, true. Yeah, yeah.
and yeah, so they're just the tenants that rent them out. So
Oh, okay. Touche.
see what
You're
I'm
right.
saying?
Sorry. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where I'm at, and it's a little bit. We've got seven buildings that we gotta take care of. Two of them are 3-story buildings, and two of the other ones are 2-story buildings, and then the other two are 1-story. But it's only me and one other guy that's doing the work for all of them.
And are you doing like HVAC and plumbing and appliance maintenance and
Yep,
all that?
stuff.
Do you get into electrical at all, or not really?
Yeah, we do. We have to do a little bit of everything.
Nice.
So, the nice thing is that some of the tenants are responsible for a lot of the stuff that is inside of their suite.
Yep.
So it's a little bit of a guessing game still for me on what we're responsible for, because I'm used to being responsible for everything, to fix everything. So I'm having to ask our manager, is this our responsibility, or are we fixing this, or is that something that they have to do? So
Nice. And so in some cases, the suites are doing more like light bulbs and light maintenance. So probably some of the annoying stuff, and you're focusing more on the bigger stuff.
Yeah, it all depends on what the contract that the tenants agree to. I mean, I would say like for UCLA Health, they're responsible for like their appliances, like their medical refrigerators.
That makes sense.
The equipment that they have brought to the suite themselves, they are responsible for. But for like more like the core things, like electrical receptacles, or the air conditioning, or things like that are the things that are more core to the building itself, it falls onto us.
Nice.
But
And sorry,
yeah,
I got to drop off for a minute here.
No, you're good.
Okay, I had it. I think I put it in the wrong bag. What did I do with it?
Wanted to hear from other people how they're doing. Jesse, I guess the D&D thing went good at Bricks and Minifigs.
Yeah, it was fun to interact with different players. Yeah, it's a little loud being in one room with 2 games going on, Matt hosting the game and back to back or whatever. But we got it, and the time limit thing is really crazy with this adventure.
And you said you had 6 players per table? Is that what it was? Yeah.
We had I had all 6. Murphy had all 6. Matt had 1 missing, so only 1 person didn't show up for whatever reason. So
I could have driven up to Minneapolis.
You could have played, yeah. all the bricks and minifigs across the country. It was kind of crazy how the numbers were coming in for total damage in the end, and
What was
There wasn't
what ended
good-
up being what ended up being the numbers like win-loss ratio? Do you know?
I know there were 250 like different players in each of the 4 different groups. So there were over 1,000 people playing, and I didn't see the ratios. I wasn't running the moderator thing. Otherwise, I might have looked into that and created some boards or something. But a lot of success. People
Yeah.
were successful.
Probably more success than fail. Then you're saying.
Yeah. So nobody failed the first act. So that made the next couple acts easier
Yeah.
instead of harder, and that might have helped the whole cause. So
Yeah. Cool. Those dice look pretty cool.
yeah, we got some cool dice. Got the T-shirt and a couple of pencils. Doesn't say D&D, but it just says bricks and minifigs on there. So I got these blue pencils. I don't know why.
For writing on your character sheet, I guess, right?
Yeah, probably.
The blue
You know,
pencils though.
probably in the old days, it would have been a lot of pencil because you would have had to erase stuff and everything in
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
player books.
They're not lead. I mean, they're colored blue pencils. So
Interesting.
Well,
different.
yeah, they wanted you to be special.
I haven't talked to anyone else that's played, so I'll have to talk to Nikki and Larry when I get a chance about how their session went in Denver. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And we definitely got the world record achievement.
Yeah, I saw
They
that.
sent us the notification that we participated in a world record event.
So will Guinness recognize this?
Yeah. World record certificate of achievement.
I want to say,
Wow, that's awesome.
It's the it's a little hard to read there, but it says largest concurrent TTRPG event played across multiple locations in multiple countries.
What were the initials before RPG?
Largest concurrent
Largest concurrent, but what was after that?
TTRPG
What is TT?
tabletop.
Oh, tabletop. Okay. Nice.
So of any tabletop, D&D, whatever, but yeah, it's I mean, that's a bricks and minifigs certificate, but they had a whole video with these characters, like a stop motion video, and played out like the end scene. But how cool would it be to get that kind of armor printed?
That would be cool.
T20 castle guys.
and that one probably because it was played in different spots is going to be definitely something that'll be a record from that standpoint, because I think the one where it's the most in one spot was in Salt Lake area.
Yeah.
I think. That's kind of crazy still, though. That's kind of crazy. Imagine 1,227 people in the same spot playing a game.
Well, that's why they did it at different locations, Reed. Come on.
Wow. I mean, they probably had that many down in Madison for that thing, but I don't know what they
1,227, Reed, really?
I would think so. I don't know. Maybe not. It's always pretty
But it
busy,
wasn't
though.
all the same tabletop RPG.
Yeah, they're all hanging out doing convention stuff.
No, most of it was, I'm sure, was D&D like the previous years, but I mean, there's everything. So,
But you didn't actually go to the convention; you just hung out in a hotel lobby or something.
well, I went there last year, and well, yeah, because that's where they hang out there mostly. They skipped all the seminars and workshops on Saturday because we played games. Well, they come down with a bunch of people from Green Bay, so there was like 7 or 8 people that came down, and so the hotel, though, you can drink your own beer and stuff. I mean, you go over to the convention, and hall over there, you might not be able to do that. So they bring their own food and stuff, and they take over the hotel too. So they were in one of the little conference rooms in the hotel, and so I just kind of went over and played. And like I said, we played a couple games of Keep the Heroes Out, and then we played one game of Stone Age, which I had brought with me, and so which is a resource gathering game. So
This is from a while ago, but as he said, Troy, lying is what makes a marriage work.
That's funny. What's up, Z?
Sorry, just catching up on chat.
Yeah, I was just catching up too. Everyone's saying hi. Hey, Zuzu. Hey, Dude Jude.
We're getting down to the top of the hour, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
jump into my stream and get ready for you guys to play D&D.
Oh, I
Have fun today.
suppose.
Brett, how
All
are you
right, thanks.
doing? I haven't talked to you in a bit.
He hasn't talked to anyone in a bit. He's been silent this whole time.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Not at all.
Oh,
Wagner.
I think
just
I hear
don't wanna
the-
give
I
you
hear
abuse, bro.
The Intercontinental
Now,
Line
you-
starting up.
You've done
Kevin,
well.
quiet. He's talking.
So I hear congratulations is in order, Troy. Everything's
Oh,
good
thanks,
here.
Brett.
And if I turn the camera on,
Oh,
as you
there
can
we
see,
go.
little man has still got trains out till after Christmas. He's having a whale of a
Is-
time. We're building
is that the
bridges
Emerald
and
Knight
all
I
sorts
see?
of
Wow.
craziness. He's only 6, but yeah. Somebody offered
Yeah.
it to me for him,
Yep.
and I just couldn't say no. It's that simple. It was such a good deal. It was for little man. They knew it was for little man. It's not mine. I've given him all the train stuff, Troy. The only train I've retained is there's a white passenger here, and it's the first one that the wife bought me. So obviously I'm going to keep that for sentimental reasons. But everything else here, all the track, it all belongs to him. He's only 6. It comes down here. Dad, build me a bridge today. So I build him a bridge. Dad, build me a station tomorrow. So I build him a station. After Christmas, we go back to Castle. The deal was we shared the Lego room. And because I got a set last Christmas, I sort of jumped the queue. I said, can you let Daddy put Castle up? Because I got the Hocus Pocus house. And I wanted to put it in my Castle layout. So he said, yeah, okay, Dad, we make a deal. I said, listen, you let Daddy have 6 months. I said, and then you can have another 6 months and after Christmas. So, okay, Daddy. Well, we got to 6 months, Troy, and I took all the castle down, took all the sets out. When he came in here, the table was cleared. His jaw dropped. He went, wow, Dad. He said, we building trains now. I said, yeah. And with that, I got all the boxes of train out, and we've had at it ever since.
That's cool. You sound like a good dad.
I try. That's all I'm going to say. No more than that.
I can say it's always
I had
terrible.
to drop off, so everyone have a good night.
Yep. Have a
All
good
right.
night.
See you, Kevin.
It always sucks when you buy the wrong CMFs. It's so terrible.
Read real quick before we have to switch over. What
Yeah.
are you doing?
What am I working on?
Yeah.
I got a mess here. So I'm working on CMF organizations. So I was just kind of one of the there's a new store. It's not a Bricks and Minifigs. It's somebody from FOXLUG opened a new store up in Green Bay, and they had a meeting tomorrow. And I was thinking I'd maybe organize and see what stuff I could maybe take up there or whatnot. And so I'm kind of going through some of my figs, and I'm kind of just going, oh my God, I can't believe I got some of these guys. It's like, and I don't even know where they're all at, because I have just massive amounts of just miscellaneous bags of just guys and stuff. And so,
Oh yeah.
and some are getting used within the stuff. So I'm using some of it, but like Series 2, I should have some skiers, and I don't know where any of the skiers are. They've all vanished. So I mean, I guess I got to figure that out. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to. Yeah, so I was kind of working on some of that, just trying to get some of that organized. Looks like I'll have to put that on hold right now, but luckily they're in bags. I can feel them. A lot of them already have like the sticky notes on it, but like I bought the wrapper because he had the cool, like probably the cool torso, the hat, the boom box, and of course they stick all that stuff in like the build a minifig and stuff. So then it's like you got And the figs that are really worth a lot of money, I don't, I have like onesies, twosies type thing, and I got tons of the other ones. So yeah, I just kind of got to get organized. It's just a mess. My collection is kind of a disaster, and so it's just.
I mean, join the club, man. That's just the way it goes. Lego collection.
Yeah. It's trying to figure out where to get started. That's the thing. Where do I start?
Yeah, you can get overwhelmed pretty easily. But yeah, you just gotta like pick a spot and go, okay, let's work here.
Yeah, because I get just little bags like this, to just little some little guys, some of those elephants. I got a guy. See, here's a couple. Here's a scientist. There's probably a fisherman in there. The werewolf, monster, fencer. It's just a matter of finding stuff, and I want to get organized a little bit, so I can figure out, maybe liquidate stuff. Like I built this for like the D&D figs. I just built something quick the other day, just so I had something to kind of set them on. Because otherwise, I have like I don't even know where it is. I have like a it's over there, like just like a stage I built many eons ago that I just set them on there as I built them and stuff. So yeah. Cool. Okay, I suppose we should go, huh?
Yeah, I suppose we should.
I suppose, yeah. So I guess we'll see everybody next week because there is D&D tonight. So go in the description and go over to Critical Bricks and play some D&D. I can play a D&D video ending out. It only goes through Critical Brick 34, and we're at like 63. So it looks like I probably have to update that video a little bit. There's some thumbnails I have to go hunting for. Okay. Everybody have a good week. Come over and join us. Play some D&D tonight. Watch us play D&D.